Okay, welcome back guys. So in this class we will be look how we can send email to our users. Let's say for example, for some reason if your order is completed, you want to send email to user, right? And if user registration is complete, you want to send email to user, right? And just Laravel provides a good way and easy way to send emails, right? And in our case we will use Mailtrap. You can also, and I'll also let you know how you can send your email to your Gmail or your Live or other configurations. But at the moment this is basically Mailtrap. We'll use it and I'll explain what it is. Okay, so if I just open my text editor and our project is running here. Okay, now we just go to my config folder. This is in my project directory, right? And then finally if we just visit the mail file here, that's it, mail.php. okay, now we can just see there are lots of mail driver, right? Basically the driver is at the moment by default it is SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol, and I think locally it is good, and for production it also works. But for production you can just use, there are lots of mailing drivers. Let's say for example the send email, the mail gun, the mandrel says, okay, the log, and then array. There are lots of drivers that you can use. Basically we'll use, in our case, our host would be something like, we can just change them, we can just modify them in our env file, and this is the port that basically these are referring to env, and we can just go ahead and check them, right? And one of the most important, the from, okay, the name and then address and then encryption, all this stuff here, right? You can just configure them, right? Okay, so if we just open up the next file, the env file, okay, there it is, and then we just have the mailing configurations right here. You can see them, and our environment is local here, right? And yeah, the mail driver that we are using is SMTP, right? And the host is mailtrap.io, and we will see what is Mailtrap. And then we have port 25, and then we just simply need to add the username, password, and the mail encryption if we need to, right? Okay, so let's go to the Mailtrap and click on login. I'll just use my GitHub account. There it is, logged in. Okay, now let's just create an inbox. Let's say for example I'll just call it fresh messages, for example. There it is, and if I just click on this inbox, now it will give me some credentials. For example, for SMTP, the host is something like mailtrap.io. if I just go to env and the mail host is, okay, that's good, that's fine. And the port is, you can use this 25, the 465, and then 2525, right? There it is, that's good. Okay, now we basically need is the username. So if we just copy the username and paste it here, and the password, there it is, right? And we can just add more stuff like auth and TLS, and these are the stuff that we have to add in our basically the env environment. Okay, now if we just again go to mail.php, inside the configuration, and then we can just say from email from here, and we can also just copy the env and then paste it here, okay, and the mail from name and then address. Let's say for example mail from is, for example, my email. Let's say for example this is an example email, and then name is, for example, my name, right? So this is just basically the configuration for email, and in the next video we will look how we can just actually send email and we can just receive it from here. Okay.